We gotta feed the ducks there, Corey.
Damn right, dude. If we're not gonna, who's gonna do it?
Why is it titled that? I mean, whatever, man. I don't title the track.
Yeah, exactly. It's not on us.
We're your gear freaks. It's been a while. We are going to be talking about the city editions that came out at this point, what, like a week or two ago?
Very recent, yeah. I was gonna say about a week or two feels right.
So before we started into these, have you seen any of them?
I've seen the Sixers. I've seen the Suns because I remember you texted it to me. Outside of that, I'm flying kind of blind into this, which is the way I prefer to do it.
Yeah,
because live reaction is always best. And I'm curious to see the direction here because last year felt like they took a step back a little bit, like collectively as a whole. And this is normally like a really good drop. So I'm curious to see like if we're trending upward again or if it's kind of like the what are they called for MLB now? The City Connects.
Yeah.
And it's like, let's just keep being kind of pedestrian cheeks here.
So I'll say this. I've seen them all because obviously you see I've loaded it all in.
Right.
But the ones that are good are, and there's some that are good that you're not going to even expect for me to go, really?
This team.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll say that. And then there are also some bottom of the barrel. Wow, you guys didn't really try, did you?
Yeah, what the hell is this?
So, all right. So before we get on out of here, quick thoughts on what your favorites were and what least favorites.
I think honestly, man, it's so Brooklyn jumps out to me. The Nets, that Indiana Pacers too,
surprisingly,
is awesome, and it's weird because the Pacers we've shit on constantly because they just have
boring.
Yeah, like I think once after like Reggie Miller and Rick Smits and all those dudes left, like there's not a whole lot going on. I like those a lot. Sixers got it right. That's cool. Suns got it right for you. That's fun. I can't get past the Clips and just how fucking terrible that is. It just feels like they didn't even try, man. Like even like the bad ones like Memphis, at least it feels like there's a little effort there.
At least it isn't just their normal jersey,
right?
Done a little different.
Exactly. So the Clippers one I can't get past. Cleveland's also really bad. I just think all in all, man, it's like maybe it's best to take a year. I know we said it, but maybe take a year off of them or two and just, I get they probably don't want to do that because it's going to generate merch. And I understand that it's all about money, but at the end of the day, it's just like, man, like, I feel like every year that goes by that the NBA is cranking out city editions, like 5 years ago when we first, like, it was like more of them were really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And now it's like the number of really good ones you're getting are less and less. Whereas like the first half of the league, like the first year or two, you would have half of the league that was like, these are really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're looking at, I mean, what, like 5 or 6 to get you excited? Like, okay, that's cool.
And it's almost always the same team.
Right.
Like
right.
Philly and Phoenix are pretty much a guarantee to get it right
every year. Right. The T-Wolves now.
Yeah, the T-Wolves have finally joined that group.
Yep.
But Milwaukee's consistently a letdown.
Yep.
Denver this year was a letdown. I think Denver's done one or two that were like, okay, I get what you're doing here.
They were decent. Yeah. And now it's just to the point where it's like all altitude. So it's like, okay, cool. We know you're up there.
Yeah. Utah's second city, or it might have been the first one where it was like orange and black.
Yeah, you had the ombre. Cool. That was sweet. That was nice.
But all they did was reimagine the mountain.
Yeah, the Byron Russells or the Greg Ostertags or choose your person from the late 90s. Yeah, it's like, all right, I love them, but it's like it doesn't just make it an alternate, man.
Yeah.
That's all. The NBA,
they already had it.
That's what, right? And it's like because in the NBA you wear different jerseys like every fucking night. The NBA lets you have like 8 gimmicks.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel like a city edition should be reserved for like this is your city vibe one, and not here's where you go to recycle shit.
It's funny that I feel like hockey has it right with the reverse retros. Not doing it every year.
Yes,
because baseball with the City Connects painfully slow. They're still not done yet.
Nope.
With the first run. Pretty much says we're never getting City Connects ever again.
Maybe when we have grandkids and or are dead, there will be City Connect sequels.
And we're getting one, it's cool for us because it gives us content.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at the same time, like if half the time we're just going, yeah, this isn't good. Why did you do this?
Yeah.
Is it good?
That's exactly. It's like, does it mean it has to be done? I feel like there's other ways that you can go about gear stuff. I mean, it's like the city editions are cool at first, but it's like, I mean, it does have to be hard, especially if you're in a smaller market like Salt Lake City. Like, what are they going to do on year like 6 of City Connects? Like, how many times can you go like, yeah, let's pull out the lake again or whatever? Like, so I get it. I get it.
Steer into the Mormons. Like, what do you do?
Exactly. Let's put 9 wives on the cover of this one. I mean, I get it. I do. It's just like, that's why I think it's like, maybe we could take a break from this. And the teams like Boston that could do something so cool, it almost seems like they're just like, they're too cool to be bothered by it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, whatever.
Again, it's like the Yankees with the City Connects. It's like, I would much prefer them to go, now we're just not going to do one.
Right. Then, yeah.
I would much prefer that than put out something that's
some shit.
It's like, I don't want to talk about this. It's not good.
Yeah.
I mean,
but,
again, nobody's making us talk about it, but
right.
It's what we do here.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing that makes it trash, like lazy, because like if they put something out, they know somebody somewhere is going to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
like us with the City Connects.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to want to, but I'm gonna.
Unless the Philly City Connect is absolute abject shit, I'm gonna at least get a hat.
Yep.
At least. And the barometer for me to get a jersey is like pretty low too. Like if it's passable, I'll be like, I'll get the jersey to go with the hat.
Don't make me vomit.
That's it. That's it. Just don't be like the Giants or somebody, you know, and I'll get one. But I think, isn't the Phils and Mets this year coming up for the City Connect?
I mean, it better be, because there's only like 6 teams left.
That's true. We have to kind of be.
Yeah.
So I don't want to wait till 2025.
I know.
I'd like a new hat.
The Yanks have said they're not doing it. So
of course
the remaining teams should be this year, I think.
Good. Thank God, man. It's been since before COVID we've been talking about these City Connects, dude.
Because you only get 7 a year.
Yeah, and there's still, and then next year you get 5, and it's like a lottery. They don't know what they want to do.
No, they don't.
But yeah, some of these have been just awful, man. The clips especially.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get past just how awful and how lazy that feels.
And I guess maybe I should expect it, because overall, the Clips history, like they had the ones that were like the Clippers was written in rope, essentially.
Yeah.
Like I like those, but I think it was because they were simple.
Right.
Like the Brent Berries.
Yep.
Olowokandi when he first got there. Everything else is, I don't, ever since they tried to change it, whenever Ballmer bought the team, it's like,
yeah, they have like that weird LAC like logo insignia thing, and that shit is bad. Yeah, it's like, just go back at least, you know, or try, man. I think they look good when they had red.
Yeah,
you know, but I don't know what this dark gray black thing is. I don't know what their new obsession with that is, but I mean, it's just, you at least, I mean, clips. We know. Yeah. We understand. You know, it just feels lazy as shit, dude. And that's what a lot of them feel. They're probably, a lot of their creative departments are probably going, oh, fuck this again. Like, let's just throw something out there. So maybe take a year off. Yeah, exactly. Just put that on there again. Change the colors. Like, okay, cool.
Not to continue hammering the point home, but if you're gonna do it, like maybe make it optional to the teams who are actually like the Sixers.
Yep.
Get it right every year. The Suns get it right every year.
Yeah. Don't force everybody. Yeah. Right.
Even the Heat don't get it right every year.
No, they've started to trend the other way for sure. And it's weird because they were always one of like the Rushmore teams of like, okay, you know, the Heat are going to have dope shit. And now it's just kind of like, oh, Heat culture. Cool. Feels like it belongs in the locker room.
Yeah.
And not on the court on dudes' chests.
Hey, this is what we practice in on Tuesdays.
Right. You want to know what Pat Riley says? Here you go.
I knew that though.
Yeah. Look at it.
Hey,
look at it.
We're a mile up.
God damn
Okay.
it, man. That is one of the most just I'm so tired of that because it's not even that now. It's not even the Mile High City, like you said. Now it's the amount of feet we are up in the air.
Yep. 5280.
Cool. Understood.
I don't need to know that.
No, we're good. I feel like I now will remember that number for the rest of my life because I've seen it on a jersey. So guess what? I don't need to see it again.
Also, you guys realize that the stadium that the Broncos used to play in was called Mile
Mile
High,
High Stadium.
like forever.
Exactly.
And it never bothered me
No, it was cool.
because it was like, oh yeah, it is
Yeah.
Mile High.
But what they did was they just put it in the name of the stadium.
Let's steer everything about this city into that.
Yeah, the Bronco wasn't walking around with a 5280 on his chest or on his dome. You know, they just let him blow smoke. And hey, our stadium's a mile up, though. That's cool. We
Cool.
like that.
And now it's some corporate name
Yes.
that I don't know.
Invesco Field at Mile High.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Got to ruin all the good stuff.
Everything's either named after a bank or, always.
Well,
Ain't that America for you and me?
it's good to be back, though.
It is, dude. It
Talking gear.
feels good, man, to have a microphone in front of my face again. It feels good to look at even trash gear like the clips, dude. So yeah, man. This has been awesome. So, and fortunately, this is it's not like we're gonna have shortage of gear to talk about, as
Right.
we know. So, a lot of it is stuff like this where it's not so good, but the good stuff when it happens is awesome. So it's good, man. It feels good to be back, though, for real.
So I think the way this is going to happen is this will get broken into 7 episodes. This tail end thing that is happening right now will go out first.
Yeah.
And then all us reviewing each division will come out after that. So if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and you can see all of the videos that are about to come up. If you're listening to us on whatever podcast platform, hit the subscribe button. If
Yes.
you're listening on Spotify, it would be awesome if you gave us 5 stars.
That would be very kind of you.
It costs you nothing and it helps us show up in people's algorithm, which would be cool.
That means you would be putting in more effort than the Los Angeles Clippers
True.
as a listener, which we greatly appreciate.
It's very true. Also, you can follow us on Threads, Instagram, and Twitter now.
Yes.
So preferably Threads. I haven't really done anything on our Threads account yet, but I will if that's where you guys go.
Yeah, I haven't really perused Threads yet. It was kind of like my first thought was as a crotchety old guy, like, oh, cool, there's another one.
Yeah.
But I have one. I just haven't really tweaked with it yet.
It's fun.
But
I'll say that. I'll more thoughts on that off.
follow us on Threads.
You can do that. And I think that's everything. Subscribe. We'd appreciate it. All
Yeah.
right. We will talk to you guys soon.
Peace.
Bye.